Hi guys, Pudn here. Welcome back to another race on Gran Turismo 7. This one is a daily race A I did the beginning of the month actually, round to Tsukuba racetrack. I qualified 11th on the grid. I'll just give you a little information on the track. It's located in Shimotsuma, a neighbouring city of Tsukuba in Ibaraki Prefecture in Japan. It's 60 kilometers north of Tokyo, 32 pit carriages, long back straight, and there's a small chicane used for motorcycle racing that increases the track total length to just over 2 kilometers. So hope you enjoy this one guys. Just give you a little voiceover of the race. As you can see, made a couple of positions on a couple of the first corners. Guy in 9th place there went off. I did notice during this race that a lot of the people just wanted to treat it as a drift course. As you can see from 8th and 9th positions, these guys are just, I don't think they're actually racing. I think they're just wanting to just drift the car around and mess about. But the guy behind me, that cost cap champion guy, I do actually have a good race with him towards the middle and the end of the race, so do keep an eye out for that guy because it does get quite a bit interesting. So as you know, coming up to the last corner, which is turn 12, this is only a 12 turn track. It's quite small, quite intricate. It is very technical in my opinion to get really quick on this track because you can actually make a lot of mistakes. So turn 1 up on the inside of Glottis in the Ryanair livery. Just trying to, as I always say, just trying to get into a steady rhythm, not make any mistakes. I did find I was making a lot of mistakes coming up to turns 5 and 6, and then under the little tyre bridge here. As you can see, this guy's just messing about again, drifting. I don't know if he's having problems with traction control, or he's on the limit, or he's just messing about. Anyway, lost a couple of positions by the guy, Glottis messing about, and I'm in like a 4-car battle here with cost cap champion and this guy on my right. I think it's, I'm not sure what nationality is, could be, I don't know, Danish maybe, Hans Ziller. Go up on the inside of cost cap champion because he went a bit wide on the last turn 12. Coming up on turns 1 and 2 now, up on the inside behind Pimper Racing and Glottis again messing about. I wish you'd just get on with the race and stop prattling about, to be honest. But you know, you do get these people on these tracks. Not obviously he's not in the right lobby. I mean, he should be in a private lobby, in my opinion, if he wants to do some drift racing, because Gran Turismo isn't really, the daily races aren't really set up for that way. But anyway, we'll get on with it. So currently on lap 3 of 8. This is only an 8-lap race. Weather seems to be okay at the moment. Didn't expect any rain. No pit stops at all on the hard tyres for this one. So they do keep the whole duration of the track. Do apologise. They do keep the whole duration of the race. So coming round on turn 12, Glottis again running wide, pushing me wide again, because he's as you can see, he's sliding all over the track again. I do honestly think by looking at the replay now in more detail, he is prattling about. So up on the inside, lap 4, up into 8th position, behind Pimper Racing, and I've got Glottis behind me, then cost cap champion in 10th. As you say, we always do like the guy who's the Brits to do well in any race to take part in. McFly's got the fastest lap of a 1:04.335. Just trying to stay ahead. I don't want to get stuck behind that this Glottis guy to get in front of me again and start messing about, messing up my rhythm. So just trying to focus up on 7th position now. Trying to keep it tight on the penultimate corner, which is turn 11, up onto the back straight. Trying to get into the slipstream. But for some reason the delta times aren't working, don't know why. Seem to have an intermittent problem with that. I think it could be on the replays. As you can see, when I'm in car view, it's telling me that I've got a 0.8 distance and cost cap champion is pretty much the same distance. So keeping it tight again on turns 1 and 2, up into turns 3, 4 and 5. Just trying to keep that smooth. As you've noticed, I have actually got the braking marker on again, just to help me out with the tracks that I'm learning. Up into turns 7 and 8 under the little tyre bridge. Up to 9 and 10, and then we've got just basically turn 11 and then back straight turn 12 back onto the start finish line. So as you can see, we are actually gaining on the leaders. We've got another 4 laps to go, including this one. So trying to get a bit closer to Pimper Racing. Cost cap champion's right with my arse now. He's within a couple of tenths. He's in my slipstream. So what I try to do is just keep on the racing line, try not to make any mistakes, not run to a bit too wide as that guy's did in 7th position. He's got a better run on me now, cost cap. I was expecting him to make a little move, but I didn't have the radar on, which you can't actually. Oh, I did actually have it on. My apologies. He did run a bit wide there. Trying to keep it tight again, pushing down into turns 3, 4, 5 and 6. As you can see, this is a small track. It is, like I said, very technical, and it is. I find it's it is quite difficult to get consistency because there's so many turns in such quick succession, so you can actually make mistakes. I think that Pimper Racing guy was just another guy messing about drifting, but not 100% sure. So I've got an easy 6th position there. Cost cap's chasing me again. He's in within 0.5. Bones up in 5th position is got a 3-second gap. I think what happened is because the guys when I was racing with at the beginning of the race just made us lose so much time coming into catching the leaders. As you can see, first place has just gone round turns 1 and 2. So we have actually got a gap of over 6 seconds to the race lead. So coming up onto the penultimate lap 7. Cost cap's still on my rear. A couple of guys left. I presume it could have been the people who were messing about. I'm not sure, for whatever reason they did leave. So don't forget, guys, if you do like the content, do please consider subscribing, because I think about 95% of my viewers are not subscribed, so that would be greatly appreciated and help towards the channel and help the algorithm to get my views up, which would be brilliant if that is possible. So coming down to the penultimate corner now, I have got a steady gap now, getting into a nice steady rhythm of a second between 7th place, and don't seem to be able to make much of a dent into position 5. Bones knocked about what 3 or 4 hundredths off his time, because I know it was 3 seconds on lap 7. So coming up into the final lap now, and we've got it down to 2.8, but the distance is too great. As you can see, the top 5 cars there are all basically on turns 3, 4 and 5 together. So that's how good this track is. I do honestly think if it was maybe another 5 or 6 laps, this would have got really interesting. So we did run a bit wide on turns 5 there, but the gap I've got into 7th position is quite safe now, so I'm not too concerned about getting caught by the guy behind me, cost cap. Coming up onto the penultimate corner of turns 10 and 11, and got the time down to 2 seconds. McFly still got the fastest lap up onto the back straight, coming down to turns 12 just to finish off the race. Got the time down to under 2 seconds, so I was flying. Got into my mojo there, and happy to notice I actually did get the fastest lap by a couple of hundredths. So I was pushing, like I said, a couple more laps. That would have been a bit more interesting. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this one. I do appreciate your support. Don't forget, if you do like the content, do please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.